This is the place. They say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life. There's certain hot spots.
Yo, what's Gucci, everybody? It's your boy, ssjk-dots, the first black super saiyan to work on this planet, and I'm back here with another video. Oh man, there is a disturbance in the force. I sense a disturbance, and the disturbance is bullshit, is what I'm sensing. I sense a disturbance of bullshit in the force. And it's from the typical. So, Mark Hamill dropped a tweet on, I believe, January 16th, and I'm going to show you guys a tweet. And we're going to talk about it. So, just to give you backstory, so Peyton Reed directed episode 8, season 2 of The Mandalorian. Probably, that's the best episode in the series. Let's keep it a buck. Season 2 episode 8, the best episode in the series. I will fight anybody on that. Season 2 episode 8 is the best episode in The Mandalorian. Probably some of the best action. Some of the best action. Emotional beats. Fucking Baby Yoda and Mando's moment when he took off the helmet. He's looking at him. Oh my god! Baby Yoda touching his face. I'm like, oh my god! And you can see the great Luke Skywalker return in his prime recently, after like 5 years after Return of the Jedi, when Luke was a badass. He was that dude. So Peyton Reed directed the episode. In my opinion, hey, give Peyton Reed a Star Wars movie. That dude, shit, he did good wonders with that episode, and he made me feel more than the 3 sequel trilogy movies ever could. That one episode of The Mandalorian made me more emotional than anything in the sequel trilogy. Give Peyton Reed a Star Wars movie. So let's read this tweet together. For this from Mark Hamill. Dear Peyton Reed, I am so grateful to have been given the unexpected opportunity to revisit my character when he was still a symbol of hope and optimism. Your assured direction and kindness was a crucial element in the experience, and it means more to me than I can say. And this is a tweet he responded to. Dear Mark Hamill, when I was a kid, this photo hung on my bedroom wall. Star Wars and Luke Skywalker in particular meant a great deal to me. Some things never change. It was an honor and dream to come true to work with you on The Mandalorian. Thank you. A wholesome tweet. And then you get some bullshit. Let's look at some of these comments. So this person right here, we're just using people for example. I really wish you stopped throwing shade at your Last Jedi character, which in my opinion was your best version and portrayal of Luke. Stuff like this only empowers the alt-right trolls who hated the movie and gives them more ammo to perpetuate the hate. Seriously, a fan. If you was a fan, you would know that Luke Skywalker doesn't do whack shit like trying to kill his sister's nephew in his sleep. Luke Skywalker doesn't do whack shit like get scared of seeing darkness in the individual and tries to kill them in their sleep. His nephew. Luke Skywalker cannot contradict himself from Return of the Jedi because it makes a big contradiction in his ideology of things. Luke Skywalker was trained by Obi-Wan and Yoda. He got defeated by his father because he didn't have the training. He came back to try and pierce his father's, not pierce him with any physical weapon. He tried to reach his father through words and get to his heart and bring his father back to the side of good. Tried to talk to him and not resort to violence. But, he had to resort to violence because Sidious incited a violent confrontation where Luke had to defend himself. And then, when Luke got to the point where he was able to defeat his father, not kill him, wound him and put him down, then he put down the saber and said, I'm not going to fight. a Jedi. You know, I am gonna bring my father back to the side of good.
Never. I'll never turn to the dark side.
I'm not going to try and kill him. I'm not going to tap into the dark side because that's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. I'm a Jedi. And then you have shit in The Last Jedi where Luke hides on a desert planet and he's basically a bitch and a coward the whole movie. And not once did he leave that desert planet, not desert planet, that stupid planet, the whole film. Even in a moment where he should have showed up at the end, where he challenged Kylo, he showed up as a fucking ghost, astral projection and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this trash? Boo! You didn't even leave the planet, you bitch. You're just gonna what? Like you're a punk. You're trash. You're weak. You're weak. Like there's something you just don't do to a character. For example, it's like if a writer was working for DC and he did a Superman comic and it's Superman snorting crack. It's like, what the hell are you doing? You don't do that shit to character. Or it's like you write Batman snorting crack. Like, you don't do that shit to character. You don't disrespect characters like that. There's some things characters go by for so long and they stand for something. And when you do shit like that, you make the character look bad. That's not a good look for the character. That's not what the character is. You don't disrespect characters like that. You know, you don't do that. Like, not Luke Skywalker. And mind you, Luke started as, like, the hero of Star Wars. He's the hero. He's the main hero. And Disney went and took this hero, tried to deconstruct the hero, and try to write it to where we're going to deconstruct him and then give him... So he's a hero who fell, and we want to have him rise again. Well, he didn't rise to shit because he died a coward. I mean, he didn't even have a fucking rise. The dude died a coward. Hit away on the planet and died. What the fuck? Didn't do shit. Like, come on now. It's like people, you just don't understand that Last Jedi was literally set up by JJ, who wrote Luke having just disappeared, and Ryan answered the mystery of why, giving a very good reason. I mean, Luke isn't perfect, and ignoring everything because you have regrets of almost killing your nephew. Look, I don't care about what JJ set up because I didn't like JJ's movie. What JJ said, I didn't like JJ's movie because it was literally a copy of A New Hope. Like, it was literally a copy of A New Hope. The movie wasn't even original in the slightest. Bigger Death Star. Rey is Luke. Who the hell is Finn? He's just a black guy. Our BB-8 is R2-D2 and C-3PO. And Luke has to get these droids to the Empire because they have secret plans on it to stop the enemy. I'm like, it's the same thing. What the fuck? This shit is the same fucking thing. It's literally the same thing. Not even original. That's why I didn't like episode 7. Like, if the movie was maybe different, like very different and new, then I would, like it. But the movie is just a carbon copy. I'm not finna give it points for copying. Now, I'm not gonna say, oh, you did such a great job copying. No, I want to see new shit. So no, what JJ was setting up was going to be bullshit anyways. He was just going to copy the whole trilogy anyways. Shit. Let's go back to those blasphemous tweets. Revisit my character when he was still a symbol of hope and optimism. I know what you're saying, but The Last Jedi doesn't change that Luke is always a symbol of hope and optimism. Even symbols go through difficult times. In the end, he overcame his cynicism and doubt to help his friends. He helped his friends in the most cowardly, bitch-made way possible. So this symbol of hope and optimism will go by himself to go challenge Sidious and Darth Vader alone, but won't challenge his nephew face-to-face like a man? Okay, for sure. The Last Jedi, Luke became a symbol of hope and optimism. Well, but I guess that doesn't matter. What hope and optimism? The motherfucker died. Ain't no hope and optimism for what? Luke in The Last Jedi was a symbol of hope and optimism. Rising above his and the Jedi's failures become a symbol that reignited the resistance despite your mixed feelings on this betrayal. You know disingenuous folks are going to twist this to feel their fan rage, right? Luke was gone for years and Leia was there. Leia was already the rebellion's symbol. The fuck? What the hell? Luke was already gone for so many years. What do you mean it was a symbol? And that's why I don't even like the fact that Luke was hiding away on some island for years. Like, what the hell? The fact that he even attempted to try and kill his nephew in his sleep is already bad enough. Like, dude, that's your family. You're gonna try and... What the heck, Luke? Damn. Thought the character had, like, respect for himself. But no, they were gonna write this character into the ground and make him look bad. He looks bad. He doesn't look like a good character. But in the Return of the Jedi, Luke did so, like, the way Luke went about dealing with that situation of Baby Yoda, like, he did it in such a respectful way. He didn't come in there trying to take Baby Yoda. He asked Mando for permission if he would give Baby Yoda the blessings to go with him.
He doesn't want to go with you.
He wants your permission.
He didn't come in and try and take Baby Yoda. He knew Baby Yoda called for him, but he had to get Mando's permission. And if Mando said yes, then he would allow for him to go. And Baby Yoda was willing to go too. And another thing, that little jab Luke took at The Last Jedi, saying, talking about how, you know, what's that quote he said? He said,
He is strong with the Force, but talent without training is nothing.
About, you know, people, yeah, you may have the power, but you need to have skill. You need to be trained. You know, all that. Or you can have all the power you want, but it don't mean nothing without that training. You need that training to hone that skill, to hone that power. So, you know, shouts out to Luke for calling that shit out, because that is correct. Yeah, you can have all the power you want, but if you don't know how to wield it or use it properly, I mean, what you got? You just got power, and you don't know how to hone it and use it and control it, and actually use it properly and push it out to where you need to in a proper way. Let's kill. Let's say while Luke's Mando appearance was certainly exciting, I don't really see that villainous depiction as hopeful or optimistic. I'm hoping you're hitting more at future things to come through, hoping to see things villainous. See, this is dumb shit like this. Villainous.
Shit, boy.
Man, I don't even call these fans. This is dumb shit. Villainous. This nigga was a fucking hero. He came in and saved fucking Baby Yoda and shit. He's stopping these evil ass dudes that are kidnapping kids and shit. What the fuck? Villainous. Villainous. Villain. Oh my gosh, these idiots, man. These people stupid. The fact that people are trying to tell Mark Hamill how the proper depiction of his character should be. Mind you, Mark Hamill was the first person to ever depict Luke Skywalker in the media that it was in live action and films. Like, Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker. That's who we connect to. Yeah, you probably have animated versions of Luke, the Lego Star Wars Luke and shit. But at the end of the day, Mark Hamill started out as Luke Skywalker, because Luke Skywalker started out in the live action films. And that is where we most recognize and how we know Luke Skywalker should go. People are literally over here going like, oh, but your character was had a lot of hope and optimism in The Last Jedi. But Mark Hamill disagrees. I'm gonna go with the actor who played this character for years I'm gonna go with the actor who played this character for years on how his character should be portrayed. Because in The Mandalorian, he was portrayed wonderfully. Portrayed him correctly. Unlike that shit in The Last Jedi. What the fuck? Gosh. How do you disrespect a character like that? What would have made it even worse if we saw Luke in The Last Jedi being a prostitute, bruh. Imagine if they made Luke a male prostitute, bruh, selling his body and shit, trying to get some change. Shit, selling his body for, man. Oh my gosh, the amount of disrespect you can do, and people really defend this shit. I get what you're saying, but I feel like a lot of people forget about the ending of The Last Jedi, where he is still a symbol of hope and optimism. Man, fuck Broom Boy. Fuck that nigga.
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
Who this bit? Fuck Broom Boy. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck about Broom Boy. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker is still a symbol of hope and optimism. I understand you are not a fan of Last Jedi, but to me, seeing a beloved hero fall and then rise up was so inspirational. Luke went through so much, lost so much, but he returned with so much compassion for his nephew. One. And I don't get people's, like, how that shit makes people, like, people get horny off that shit. They love seeing their characters fall. Like, it's like you want to see them fail so bad. Like, you want to see them fail. Like, look, I get it. You want to see people, like, you know, we want to see our characters go through missteps. But you want to see a character fucking fall so hard and fail? God dang, these people weird. That's some weird shit. That's like me saying, I want to see Superman become so evil. I want Superman to fucking be Homelander. I want Superman to kill everybody. And then I want to see him rise up as a good guy again. No, I don't want to see that shit. Shit fucking wrong. Shit not right. That's like saying, I want to see Spider-Man fall so hard. I just want to see Spider-Man fall. I want to fall even worse. I want Spider-Man to fall into the rut. I want him to be a bum. I want him to, you know, like, not be able to pay his bills on time. I want to be a douchebag. I want to be a hater. Like, I want him to kill people too and just be rude and say F New York. It's like, why do you want to see a character fall so hard? What is that? Like, does that get you hard or some shit? God dang, that's so weird. That is so weird. People like to see our beloved characters fall so hard just to see them fall so hard because it's edgy and cool. Man, shit is whack, bro. Look, I ain't, there's no more for me to read. I'll put the link down below so y'all can read that blasphemy. These fans is wild, trash, whack, and I don't even call them fans. They're not even fans. Like, if I'm not saying I'm no big Star Wars fan, but shit, I know when you disrespect Luke Skywalker, I can easily see through that shit when you disrespect the character. Like, that was the worst adaptation of Luke I've ever seen. That shit was disrespectful. And what made it so disrespectful was that we haven't seen Luke in live action in years since Return of the Jedi. In years. And then they finally bring back Luke Skywalker when he should be fucking strong and OP as shit. And he ditches his sister. He ditches everybody. Goes to hide on some planet because he feels bad about failing his nephew, which he should. He tried to kill your fucking nephew. Go put yourself in exile. You're whack, shit, for doing that shit. And then when he has a chance to confront his nephew, he confronts him as a fucking astral projection. Like, that shit is so trash and garbage. Be a man and go confront your nephew in person. That shit is so whack, man. Disrespectful. But look, you guys. This is why, you know, Star Wars is be stuck in the state it is with fans like this. Oh my gosh. These new age people, bruh. Supporting that shit. Fuck. Supporting that bullshit. How can you support The Last Jedi and Luke's depiction? That is bullshit. That's bullshit, man. That shit is bullshit. But look, I'm about to go in this video. It's your boy K-Dot, the first black super saiyan world riding spankles. Of that peace, love, positive, and all that jazz. Don't mind these fans. And deuces.
What did you do? What did you do?